Are you a real estate agent and you're trying to figure out how do I create lead magnets so that you can so that you can create lead magnets to put out there on social media, put out there in your ads to run ads to? In this tutorial, it's gonna be real quick. I'm actually doing one right now, and so I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna take you right into my process, show you how to do it, and go from there. So okay, now just to give you a little background, but before this point, I actually bought like a whole bunch of lead magnets from another agent out there, and then I found out about AI, and AI has absolutely changed the game for me. So I want to show you how I use AI to create a lead magnet. I had an idea about renters, right? And so I'm like, okay, I want to put together a quick lead magnet for renters. Boom. So let me take you right into my computer right now and let me show you how I create a lead magnet literally in like 2 minutes. So I've already kind of prompted ChatGPT here already. Add this to the scene, get you going here, possibly. Boom. Okay. So I've already prompted ChatGPT. So let me go back. I said, I want to create a Google ad to target renters. I would like some rental lead. I would like some a rental lead. I would like some a rental lead magnet or have them reach out to me directly to fill out a questionnaire. So I'm really trying to figure out, okay, how do I want to approach this? Do I want them to fill out, do I want them to take a lead magnet, download it, or do I want them to fill out a questionnaire that goes straight to my database? Now, because I'm with EXP, I have KV Core. And what I don't like about KV Core is creating lead magnets. So I actually got another um, CRM, go high level, and I can create lead magnets, so I can create landing pages faster and easier with go high level, and then I can do my own drip campaigns and everything from there. So I'm gonna show you how I actually built this thing out real quick. All right, so let me zoom you back in and you can take a look here. All right, so I asked the question. It said, perfect. Let's build a step by step. So your Google ad would not only target renters effectively, but also drive qualified leads directly to your pipeline. So it gave me some lead magnet options. Top 5 mistakes renters make in Southeast Texas. Rent versus buy calculator. Free rental service. Free rental finder service. Right. Landing page questionnaire. It already knows that I use KV Core or Go High Level, so it tell me which one I can actually build this landing page in. Looks like I could build a landing page in KV Core, which wouldn't be bad at all. I do like. I'm going very specific here. I do like when I'm able to drive a lead to KV Core because it goes right into my CRM, and I don't have to connect my buyers out of Go High Level into KV Core. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so it has a landing page questionnaire flow. If I want to build a questionnaire, it already has the questions that I can just drop in there and rock and roll. So I'm I personally, I always like to give information, so I'm going to start off with a lead magnet. I needed to change some things in there, so here it is. It's going to regenerate my lead magnet now. All right, then I'm gonna show you how I'm going to use another app that I literally spend about $10 a month on, because I do a lot of presentations with my social media, and so I'm gonna show you how to use Gamma to create a lead magnet, and it's an AI lead magnet, which is super cool. And it is what is going on, my Chat GPT, man. Come on, here we go. What? No, say create the outline. I don't want that. I'm say give me the outline. Give me the lead magnet outline. Now there are some other things about this. Just because I just came at it straight with a question, it already has all of my additional information, and it has all of my promptings and all the things already built in. So it's already catered to me and how I use my Chat GPT. So I do want to make that clear here. All right, so lead magnet outline, top 5 mistakes renters make in Southeast Texas, how to avoid them. So let me show you. Then you're going to go over here to Gamma. All right. And then you're going to create a new AI. And then I do paste in text. So that this is it's going to create with AI. But because I have it already outlined in ChatGPT, I'm going to I'm going to post that outline in here. And then it's gonna flow, and it's gonna build on top of top of that. And so it has introduction, it has branding information. Okay, so cool. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna copy and paste the whole thing. I thought it, I just want to make sure it's what I want. Extra features, rented by worksheet. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Easy access to listings, offer free matching. Just checking to make sure. Okay. Now, so let's look at let's look at what is outlining here. So it says introduction is going to set the stage, educate, position yourself as helpful. Okay. And then number one is not knowing the total cost to move in. Okay. Mistake number two, skipping the lease details. Okay. And it's going to outline some of that. Falling for online scams. Very true. So that's going to be in here. Not using a realtor when it's free. Boom. We'll put that in there. I'm putting that line in there. And then you got a mistake number five, ignoring your future goals. So renting long term without planning for home ownership, miss equity opportunities. Okay, that's not too bad. Start planning 6 to 12 months path. So then you kind of getting them ready for home ownership, right? And you have this in your drip campaign. Now, what I do like is that it already provided me some titles for my drip campaign. So optional funnel enhancement. So it gives me 4 emails that I can set up for a drip campaign coming out of this. So I think that's super cool as well. All right. So now we're going to copy and paste all of this, and which I think I already did, but let me do it again. We're going to copy and paste all of this into Gamma dot app. Gamma dot app here. And bam. So here is my whole deal. Offer free rental moving service. So I'm just going to make sure this outline looks clean. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, cool. Everything looks background, visual. Okay. And look, see, it already gives it a background image, a cozy Southeast Texas home or apartment. Uh has my branding um style. Okay. Okay, here we go. And so from here, I'm gonna say generate from notes or add an outline. So what this means is that it is going to take the basis. It's going to take the basis of my notes and generate and add on to it, right? Leveraging AI. So here it is. Create the prompt. We'll see what this looks like, and we're gonna see what kind of lead magnet this is going to generate. It's going to produce 10 cards. So we can do now. This is another one to really pay attention to as well. I'm gonna zoom in for you. So do you want to be minimal amount of text, concise? This is a lead magnet. So lead magnet which means you want to give them some information, right? We got detailed, then we got extensive. I think I'm gonna do detailed because I don't know if I want to do extensive. I might compare the two and see what it looks like. So we got 10 cards is going to generate. I personally just always like this kind of now image source. You can actually do AI images if you want. You can use stock photos. It'll search for free high resolution stock photos to use, or you can have it generate some automatically, but or you can have it automatic as well. Select whichever type: web images, illustrations, GIFs. But typically with a lead magnet is going to be a PDF. So you might not want GIFs and things like that in there. But I use AI images. I like those. They come, they come together pretty good. They have the illustration. I like illustration sometimes versus the photorealistic. I think the illustration just really it looks like illustration versus it being, photorealistic, pseudo real, right? It's illustrated. You know what I'm saying? So from a consumer standpoint, it's illustrated, so you're not expecting it to be real. I don't want you to think that I have a fake AI photo. I can use those, but I think in this case I'm going to use illustration to really bring it out. Now, a line art could also work too, because again, it's an artistic expression for a lead magnet. Doesn't necessarily need to be absolutely real, right? But we'll do the illustration. Okay, here we go. Hit it. We'll see how fast this is going to create a lead magnet for us. All right, you're going to watch it here. I'm going to zoom in so you can see it. There we go. And it is building It is building my lead magnet right now. I mean, look at it go. So what I like about this is then you don't have to try to figure it out. You don't have to try to figure out what images to use, what's all the things you got to put together, right? This would be, and a lot of times this is probably information that they're already going to find if they're going to use ChatGPT to figure out, what that to figure out anything they need to be prepared for. So what you come in front hand with it, then you know that you're in a good place. You already ahead of them, right? Are you going to be speaking the same language as them, and they're going to know that you are professional and you know what you're talking about. I mean, look at this. It is banking it. It is moving quickly. And so also, if you are working, if you're fairly new, you're trying to figure things out, this will help you too kind of have a baseline on what to do. All right, so bam, look at that. Presentation is created. I think I want to change the layout though. Let me see if I could change the layout. Theme. No. That was another one that I liked that I was thinking about. But in this case, full screen. What was I going to do? Can I download this? Export. So look at this. Then you export the PDF. The PDF is going to be generated. And like that, I'm going to grab this PDF here so you can see it. Okay. Let me switch this around. Chrome tab. All right. Here it is right here. So this is the PDF. So this is the PDF right here. And we have a lead magnet right there. All my information, phone number, email, website, right? A free guide by Roland Thomas. And we roll. Let's see. Can I do page up, page down? Your guide to renting starts here. 5 common mistakes. Right? Look at this. Boom. Pet deposit. I mean, bam. Look at that leasing agreement. It's just looking at it. Leasing agreement. Look at that leasing agreement. So, I mean, super cool. I didn't have to come up with none of this. And you know it to be true because you're a real estate professional, right? Bam. Not using a realtor. Look at that. Look at that. Handing them the keys into their apartment. Look at that background. Look at that apartment. On the money. Verified listings only, coordinated tours and applications, lease review negotiation, local market knowledge, save time, ongoing support. Bam. Look at that. And my lead magnet is ready like that. Bam. It's done. I'm talking about, I remember, like, again, I'm still fairly new to real estate. And so, but I'm familiar with digital marketing. I know digital marketing. I know I needed some lead magnets that can speak to topics. I like that. I got a topic. We're ready to roll. I can put an ad to this, put it out there. Now have me a standard rental guide, right? That I can have as a general lead magnet for when I talk about rental content or leasing content or anything like that. I have a lead magnet built out, done, quick. It's done. So so you can do that for rentals, buying, selling. If you run out of topics to just share on social media, you can go to ChatGPT, put it in there, say, hey, I'm trying to come up with a lead magnet, a topic to share and discuss with my social media following, or make a video on, or I want to create a lead magnet for. Boom, you got it. So I wanted to show you that this is just a quick something you could do. ChatGPT plus Gamma, you got yourself a lead magnet in literally like 2 minutes, and then you go put this into your CRM that they'll be able to download, or you put this into like a Go High Level or something like that. Run some drip campaigns on them, and you good to go. And you got a whole campaign built out in literally like 10 minutes. So this was my first time doing this. I mean, it's not my first time doing it, but I'm saying I built this at with you right now, that I'm going to use this right now as my lead magnet for a rental ad I'm going to put out there. So, anyways, want to share that with you. Just take you behind the hood. Hey, listen, if you want more tutorials like this, you want more details like this, click the link in the description below. I have my school community where we talk about using AI and YouTube and all sorts of things to grow your influence in the digital marketplace, and lock in your digital real estate. So this is the digital real estate dojo. Click the link in the description below. You got free access to it. I would love for you to come join the community. And I share tips like this all the time in there, and I want you to have those and be a part of it. So the as you know, the world is changing. The market is changing. Our consumers are changing. And if you are not adjusting with your consumers, and if your consumers or your clients are outsmarting you with AI, you at least need to be at the same level playing field with them, where you can talk the talk with them, and still be the leader in the sales process for them. Okay. So with that, be blessed, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.